25 years peacefully.
Very valid points there. Mr. Prasad, a lot has already been talked about the need to move away from just tier 1 presence and move into tier 2 and tier 3 cities, because rural participation in the industry continues to be very, very poor, right? So what kind of support would you require as an industry to be able to get there?
So actually the fund industry rides a lot on technology because technology is a key enabler. In fact, our entire focus has been to create technology-based solutions which cater to the distinctive needs of the investors from different parts of the country. And to that extent, we have evolved a number of solutions which are already there in the marketplace. Some of the fund houses have taken them to the market as well. Some of the key ones that I would like to talk about is electronic eKYC based mutual fund account setup, which means that in a small town, if somebody wants to set up a mutual fund account, it can be entirely done using a tablet solution which is carried by a distributor or alternatively a AMC sales employee, whoever it may be. As far as the payments and settlements are concerned, we have moved largely to electronic formats because Indian banking industry has had several innovations, and the latest innovation called UPI, the Unified Payment Interface, is going to transform the manner in which people are going to make the payments and settlements. And these are some of the areas where we are significantly investing.
One of the biggest challenges at that scale, at that level, obviously in tier 2, tier 3 or rural communities, is the lack of documentation. The reality of the matter is that you will still need your PAN card and your KYC documents and all of that, and none of that is really paperless at this point in time. How is it that you're attempting that?
Why people haven't gone to the rural markets, to the retail investors? This comes from the fact that the cost to acquire a client in the retail space is extremely high, and if your ticket size is going to be low, it will never be profitable.
Right.
So what is the option? The option is to reach out to them digitally, and from Reliance Nippon Life, what we have been doing it was till now, there is a transition which is going on to Seek eKYC, which means there would be a centralized KYC for banks and capital market participants, and with Aadhaar integrated with CKYC, it would be a huge enabler to acquire people, investors in a low cost paperless manner. Our view is that in the next 3 years you would get 30 million new investors. A very significant part of them would be coming in through the digital channels.
So Hemant, I want you to come in and weigh in on that. Give us your perspective in where you think are those captive audiences that the industry can reach out to without really increasing their cost of acquisition.
We need to look at the challenge both from the demand side and the supply side. So there's a clear challenge on the supply side in terms of being able to, and it's not just a distribution question. Because part of it is distribution and being able to deliver it in a cost-effective manner, and that's where digital comes in. Because for the industry, it needs to be economical, and digital can be a way to reduce that cost of delivery. But there are issues beyond that. Currently a majority of the assets in those cities actually go into real estate, gold, or fixed deposits. India will always, or at least over the next 2 decades, whichever industry you talk about, there will be a hybrid model always sustaining in India, given where we are, the distance between India and Bharat. So how do we marry that hybrid model? And when I say hybrid model, you look at the customer journey. Where is that infrastructure? How do we develop that? And maybe AMFI needs to play a role. Maybe it's individual companies that need to play a role, but that also needs to be looked at.
Anirudh, if you can weigh in on this here. Going beyond the tier 1 or the B15 cities, obviously that's very critical, and I think that's where possibly the IFAs come in, right? How do you think we can help enable them, empower them to be able to deliver, really go beyond the tier 1 space?
The first thing we have to have is that language of that particular vernacular language that particular city speaks. Then whether I can actually put all my technology, all my solutions, so I will not state product, I will say solutions, to fulfill that dream, to ensure that the trust actually increases and fear decreases. So can we have the product and the training to those IFAs so that they can explain much better way the product as well the solution to the investors? Can we have a app which can be very easy? So we created an app called iSave. Only whatever money he is having in his savings account or for a daily use, can he put that money, and whenever he requires at 12 o'clock at night, within 30 seconds the money can be credited to his bank account. The moment that happens, the convenience comes. If I train my IFAs in this particular way, automatically I think the growth is already there, we are in the right path, but a 100 crore dream, which we all are saying, will be actually much, much easier for us to achieve.
Okay, on that thought, Ashish, do you think that leveraging and replicating the banking correspondence model is the way to go for, empowering IFAs further?
I would like to just go on the basic of the mutual fund actually. So, if you see, many people or the large number of people are not aware what is mutual fund, how it works, how transparent it is, and what kind of returns are there actually. So, we need to reach at the lower strata of the bottom of the pyramid actually. But the challenge, as I told that business correspondent, as of today, 3 lakhs business correspondents are working in the country, and it had happened in 7-8 years or 10 years actually. This growth has come, and they are having hand-handled device, which is technology enabled and all basically. So definitely, business correspondent will play the big role in the entire ecosystem. Then the post office, I think 150,000 post offices are there. I think now the technology, digital era, and all these things are there. So post office has become the payment bank also.
Yeah.
So it can be done.
Perfect. I'm going to take 30-second closing comments from all of you gentlemen. Ashish, if I can start with you. 2 things that you would either bet on or want changed for you to see the future of MF industry completely being disrupted for the positive.
One is that awareness, second is technology. The awareness at the grassroots level, it is important. If we can bring the technology in such a manner where that the onboarding of customer should take very little time, then definitely it will be good for the industry.
I think the total ecosystem, the AMC, the individual financial advisors, distribution, as well as the investor, should think about the wealth creation in this country. I think the country will change, and we all will help to make India much, much better.
I would say, in this country, as we have seen the corporate history across different industries, the battle can only be won once you have reached the nooks and corners of the country. And I think industry needs to get a lot more creative in being able to reach those nooks and corners. And that's where the larger potential of being 5 times the size of where it is today, really lies.
The regulator and the industry to come together to remove all those points of friction for onboarding a common investor. The second point is how should we take the distributor touch points from today maybe active touch points of maybe 50,000-60,000 to 1 million touch points, which can complement the digital innovation, technology, whatever we are doing.
I would like to see the IFAs in this country expand back to maybe 1 million IFAs, which is only going to happen if they are going to earn more money. But we have to make sure that IFAs are making enough return on investment on their effort so that they are able to go out to 5,000 cities and 300,000 villages.
I would definitely like to see a change in the curriculum or syllabus of class 7th or class 8 students, where there are chapters on what is a mutual fund, what are the benefits of investing in mutual funds, what is an SIP, to be included compulsorily into the syllabus so that the next generation is completely ready to adopt and embrace it.
We mentioned about the need for the intermediaries to grow in numbers. Why can't we have a regulatory convergence whereby the entire community of intermediaries serving the insurance industry or the pension industry and the mutual fund industry come together with let's say a common platform of regulatory ambit of supervision or whatever, so that we have a huge population who are addressing the personal financial needs of all the community. That's all.
Okay, well, I think then we'll possibly wrap up today, and thank you very much for your comments today. I think the trick and the challenge and also the opportunity lies in being able to align interests from all stakeholders, be it the investor, be it the fund houses, or be it ultimately the distributors.
Very special thanks to all of you.
Time to raise a toast to the best in property.
लोगों के पास ऑप्शन है कि वो पुराने बने हुए बिना प्लानिंग वाले शहरों से निकलकर टाउनशिप लिव इन को अपना लें.
Meet the winners behind the finest properties around the country.
And the winner is...
Watch India's most credible real estate awards.
I think what has got us here in the last 20 years is certainly not going to take us there in the next 5 years.
Pariware presents NDTV Property Awards, powered by Pune Municipal Corporation and Kridai Pune Metro. Tonight at 7 p.m. and 11 p.m. only on NDTV Prime.
Presented by Special Memories Need a Special Place, Pariware. Powered by Pune Municipal Corporation and Kridai Pune Metro. Platinum sponsors Lunkad Realty, Panchil Realty. Gold sponsors Ranchpe Schemes, Goel Ganga Group, Gera Developments. Silver sponsor Kumar Properties, Vilas Javadekar Developers. In association with 99acres.com, India's #1 property portal. LIC Housing Finance, building homes, nurturing relationships. Orient Aero Quiet Fan, very silent, very powerful. Knowledge Partner, Prop Equity. Outdoor Partner, Lakshya, India's largest out-of-home media conglomerate.
क्या आपने कभी ऑनलाइन होटल सर्च किया है? तो आपको पता होगा कि एक ही होटल रूम के अलग-अलग वेबसाइट पे कितने डिफरेंट प्राइसेस हैं. Well, Trivago does the work for you and instantly compares more than 600,000 hotels for more than 200 different websites. तो अपना समय और पैसा दोनों बचाएं और Trivago पे मनचाहा होटल किफायती दाम में पाएं. Just go to Trivago, type in where you want to go, and with 2 clicks, select your check-in, check-out date, and search. It's that simple. Trivago 100 से ज़्यादा वेबसाइट्स को सर्च करके आपको दिखाएगा the most popular hotels. अपने बजट के अनुसार प्राइस एडजस्ट करें, select number of stars, or filter by average guest rating from over 100 million reviews. Remember, Trivago दिखाएगा आपको अलग-अलग prices for the exact same room, and that's how you can be sure to find your ideal hotel for the best price. Hotel Trivago.
अरे जल्दी कर।
नमस्कार शर्मा जी।
नमस्कार।
ये आप अपने आप पे इतना क्यों चिल्ला रहे हैं? ये आप ही हैं 40 साल के बाद। टेंशन मत लीजिए, पेंशन पक्की करवाइए। सरकार की एक योजना है अटल पेंशन योजना। उसमें 18 साल की उम्र से हर महीने अगर आप 210 रुपया जमा करवाते रहेंगे तो 60 साल की उम्र के बाद से हर महीने आपको 5,000 रुपया पेंशन मिलेगा। और कोई ज्यादा जानकारी चाहिए तो आप अपने बैंक की शाखा से मिल सकते हैं या किसी बैंक मित्र से उनसे बात कर लीजिए, वो समझा देंगे आपको।
Are you failing to prioritize your health? Don't let fitness take a backseat. Health matters for a healthy you. Win a Healthy India Health Checkup by Metropolis. Just log on to www.ndtv.com/healthmatters and answer a simple question. HDFC Ergo and NDTV present Health Matters. Wellness partner Metropolis.
बदलते भारत के बदलते शहरों में कहां हो आपका घर, आपके बजट, आपकी जरूरत और आपकी चाहत का ख्याल रखते हैं हम। पूरे भारत के प्रॉपर्टी बाजार पर करीबी और पक्की नजर, साथ में आपकी परेशानियों को भी उजागर करते हैं हम।
प्रॉपर्टी इंडिया, गुरुवार और शनिवार शाम 7 बजे और रात 11 बजे सिर्फ NDTV प्राइम पर।
How can I bat like Sachin Tendulkar?
How to get internet on flights.
How to click a perfect selfie. Smile.
How to pick up chicks.
How to drink my dragon.
How to clean India.
How do you get more followers on Instagram?
We'll tell you the ultimate secrets, just the small tricks and tweaks on How To, Tuesday at 8 p.m. on NDTV Prime.
This is NDTV and you are watching NDTV Prime.